Hi!
Joker.
The world has to deal with us being this
This is just.
forever.
This is your life now. This is my life now.
This is the
I'm.
life of lives.
I'm not especially sorry about any of it.
I'm not. Everyone should know by now that all I care about is making this voice and doing it right.
I have inflicted this upon you and me and the world.
We've inflicted. This is true. This is your creation, but it's definitely. But I also should mention that I am also 100% down for it, so I'm not really helping.
Very good.
Come
But
on.
I don't know. I want to get internet famous now just so I can spread the Morgana voice to everybody and make it everyone's problem.
Oh,
That's
God,
all I
that'd be
want
so
in life.
great. I want that. I want that almost as much as I want to be your hero. But how can I? When my dick is as big as a shoe. There are gonna be some people who don't know where that's from are gonna be so confused. And some people are gonna be like, they're quoting this one bit again.
Just this one. No others. It's strictly prohibited. Hi everybody. I'm here. I'm Sardo. That's Strauss. My friend Strauss.
Hi.
Almighty Strauss.
The only Strauss that we know of.
Let me get some links out. And tonight's a little different. This is going to be very exciting because I am offering colored sketches now, and I got a few requests from people as well. I got something my buddy Kimmy wants me to draw, so
I have something, and I will pay you live on stream to make everyone understand how this works.
live Sardo reaction to getting money
From Strauss again for
Yes.
art. Because it wouldn't be the first time. It's not even the third. It's not even the second time. I believe the third.
I appreciated my patron.
Yeah, we're just that one weird image of the guy feeding the weird animal.
I owe you my life. You're safe now, my sweet child.
Yes, it's that image. So, Sardo, first things first, I'm having the last of my cider donut cider from Hudson North Cider Co. As in, this is the last one.
Oh, the last one. How are you feeling, Strauss?
It's okay. I didn't dislike it, but I'm not really super into it.
That's
so it's all right. It was worth trying, so I feel like I got what I wanted out of it.
Well, you know, it's better to have tried the cider donut cider than to never have done it in the first place.
No, I've actually had an apple cider donut. Those are delicious.
I love apple cider donuts.
I like apple cider. I like donuts.
I like both of those things.
I like all the things we've mentioned.
You're both good. Oh, and let me screen share so you can see what's going on.
Yay! I'm going to watch it at the draw in 2 places because I also have the chat open because
draw time.
It's draw time. It's my time.
Party.
Party, 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 party.
Joker, it's party time.
Joker, I'm going to party out loud.
We're gonna
I got a new...
have a bunch of fun festivities, Joker. Some merriment.
Joker, I'm going to eat all the snack cakes and then throw up.
I'm gonna eat the beans.
All of the beans.
It's beans o'clock, Joker.
He loved the beans. Joker, joke's on you. I want to eat the beans.
I love beans, Joker. Why are you giving your cat beans? These aren't even coffee
You know
beans. These are baked beans. These are American baked beans.
You can do worse than American baked beans.
It's true. But
Depending on... It depends on what kind of...
okay, what is the superior baked bean, Strauss? We got a minute waiting for people to come in, so tell me.
Okay, so if here's the first things first. My Mexican heritage tells me that the pinto and the black bean are by far the superiorest of superior beans.
This is fair.
So really, the answer is whatever the Mexicans are doing, that's what you should be doing with your beans. If they are of some Latin American origin, then therefore you have the greatest beans known to man.
I mean, to be fair, they've got it down to an art.
It is an art form.
I think refried beans are probably like my favorite, like, bean product.
We put the fat, even more fat, in your beans.
Fuck yeah. You wild son of a bitch, I'm in.
Yeah.
I like a good barbecue baked bean as long as they're not like leaning too hard into like the sweetness of it, because I think after that it's just beans and sugar and then it's no
Well,
fun
if we're
for anyone.
no, if we're doing beans and sugar, then I want some red bean involved,
Oh yeah.
which is like third on the bean tier list.
Are we just, we're not gonna draw tonight, we're just gonna rate beans.
You act like I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I've decided we're not drawing tonight. Hi Kimmy! What's up? We're
Hi,
rating
Kimmy.
beans!
What's up, girl?
We're-
How's the baby?
Yeah, how's Leona? Hi Leona!
How's Leona?
Leona!
Oh, hi, Leona. Hi, Leona.
Hi, Leona.
We're your uncles. We're your skeletal uncles who will defend you from the night terrors.
Leona, I will fight people with a sword at your request.
You act like I'm just gonna fight them. I'm just gonna ambush them when they're not ready.
Oh, she's
Well, you know she's EP.
well, it's good.
I'm glad to know. I'm glad to know that Kimmy, in a true act of greatness, decided to name her daughter after Leona Heidern of King of Fighters fame.
I mean-
Truly appeasing every Latin American across the globe,
You could do worse.
and a good chunk of South Korea and China.
She's sleeping on you.
Oh, she's a little bean.
Kimmy,
Yeah, I mean, she can't be a big bean because that's my nephew Jordan, who at like 1 year old was the size of a 3-year-old. So
an absurdly large child.
he is an absurdly large child. I do not know why my Kylie, who is the in-law, the mother, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, they're both my in-laws, but one's my brother-in-law who is actually related to my husband.
Uh-huh.
Versus who he's married to, but I don't know why she decided to have a second child after the first one was a C-section. I'm like, girl, you're stronger than any Marine.
She's just like, yeah, I accept this challenge. All right, so Kimmy, since you're here, Strauss, if it's all right, I'm going to go ahead and draw Kimmy.
Oh no, I go
first.
do Kimmy's first. Do it for Leona.
We're gonna draw it for Leon, and Kimmy, remind me when I have the chance, or when you have the chance, because you're the one with the baby, not me. I gotta record some baby songs for you, because I know some good baby songs. I know some songs like babies
I could
love.
I could do for the harmonizing.
Yeah.
We can harmonize. I sing sometimes.
You do.
Sure.
It's-
I do.
You do. But babies love it when you like lift them. So like maybe.
Oh, I just realized we could actually unironically just do "Isn't She Lovely?"
Aw, yeah.
It's like unironically, that's what the song is about. Is about his newborn daughter. I mean, it's perfect.
It's a sweet song.
I'll do it right now for me. We can't play it on stream. Don't ask for it. we will be struck down by the record industry's doom bots.
The song applies to Kimmy's
Okay,
baby, and
okay.
also to Wisp,
Kimmy.
the kitten.
Kimmy, I can solve this for you. I'm just gonna tell you what my mama did for me, and just do Circle Game by Joni Mitchell. There, forgot her name for a second. Just do Joni Mitchell.
If it makes you feel
That's what my mom did.
If it makes you feel any better, Kimmy, my dad knew 0 lullabies. When I was a baby, he would sing me Don't Go Back to Rockville by REM, and it worked like a charm. I fell asleep every time.
Trust, and if you want to go with something softer and more kid-friendly than that, Joni Mitchell's Circle Game.
I also know,
It's a very important sense memory here, people. I want that to be acknowledged.
No, Kimmy, sing her Baka Mitai.
You
You can sing it in like a soft lullaby kind of way.
Well, it's probably a step up from Pan's Labyrinth. That's depressing. I love that movie, but it's not a happy movie.
Oh no. Or 24 Hour Cinderella.
That might have been too much energy for a child to go to bed to.
Well, you could sing like a soft lullaby version of it. Suna Oni, I love you. Go doki da da da.
Now, that's what you do with like your child when you're playing with them and like moving their legs around. Oh, you could just do maps.
That's true. Oh yeah, like
I love that. Don't worry, Toxic. You're not. We're talking about babies. Literal, actual baby.
Hi, Toxic. How's it going?
Wait. How's our most poisonous friend?
We're
Or
drawing.
are you venomous? We have never actually gone over whether or not which version of poisonous or venomous are you.
Or maybe Toxic is just antifungal.
Oh, that'd be helpful.
We're drawing a nasty, crusty little kitten that we love very much. This is Wisp. And
he's radioactive, like the song, but better. And by a band that hasn't ruined anything. But yes, we are actually legitimately talking about Kimmy's baby.
Yes.
I want this to be known that when I said we were talking about baby, I was being very, very literal.
We're talking about an actual baby.
Her name's Leona, and she's a small bean.
And she's terrific. She's just great.
She's not as big as Jordan, who was a very large bean. He was over 13 pounds.
Most babies aren't as big as Jordan.
No, they're not, and I feel he's gotten lucky that he got his mother's hair color. Not because like my brother-in-law's hair color is bad, but he has like sort of generic dark brown hair. Whereas Kylie has very bright orange. She's a redhead, so. So, you know.
So he would have been a very large red-headed gentleman then.
Yeah. Oh, he already has, like, adorable, like, wispy red hair.
Aww.
I'll send you a picture of him just so you get an idea.
Yeah.
It's from his first birthday. He has a gremlin that I got him named Gizmo that he loves immensely because he likes chewing on the ears. Toxic, you need to store your chi. You must find balance in the universe. Man.
And here he is. Get a load of this crusty little fellow.
Look how crusty he is. He's almost all crust.
He eats and he gets food on his face and he just doesn't care.
Oh, that's a picture of Z. That's a picture of my sister's wedding. Where I was wearing shorts because it was out the side.
And because they're comfy and easy to wear.
Well, yeah, it was also middle of summer, so it was. Let's see, where is the picture of little baby Jordan? No, that's from when I was playing. So. Trying to find the picture, but it's hard to tell because I don't remember when it was.
He is all slurry. He's covered in it.
That's when my cousin got engaged. Oh. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go with this picture because I want it to be about him and not me. And see, this was him about a year ago or so, when he already started having the wispy red hair.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a very cute boy. He's very large.
Very expressive too.
Yeah, he's a very large, expressive, happy baby, but he is very big.
He's very cute.
Yeah, he's a very cool boy.
Yeah, my great niece, which sounds insane to say, I am a grunkle, everybody.
Grunkle Stan.
I'm Grunkle Stan, I'm Grunkle Sard. But my great niece is like teeny tiny little baby. She's like very low percentile for her age, but she is just like happy as can be. You know what her favorite food is, Strauss? It's lemons. Her favorite food is lemons.
No, her favorite bird is lemon.
That too.
Cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha. But she will, like, unhesitatingly eat a lemon, and she won't, like make the pucker face or anything. She's just... I don't know. I think it's because she's so sweet. She just doesn't recognize the sourness.
It's lemon. It's Lemon-chan. Cha-cha-cha. Daijoubu.
Yeah, daijoubu.
We can't really do a proper Lemon-chan impression because Lemon-chan's Daijobus are very...
Daijoubu.
Sorry, there's a bug in here. It just flew on my face, and I'm like,
Well, just tell it, that's my purse, I don't know you.
I don't have a purse. I have a satchel.
That's my satchel, I don't know you.
And I do like to just say that I do feel like there's a difference between a purse and a satchel.
Oh yeah, of course there is.
Because like a satchel is more large, and it's like a thing, you have to have the flap for it to be a satchel.
Yeah.
If you don't have the flap, then what are you doing?
Oh, probably not anything productive.
Oh, also, things you can sing to your baby, Kimmy. You could sing the beloved song of Guadalajara.
What's that song, Strauss?
It's about it's Guadalajara.
Oh, okay.
That's the title.
Well,
it's about Guadalajara.
The more you know.
Someone here needs to brush up on the mariachi.
Oh,
especially when you know when I am getting into threatening position. That's when the song plays.
Oh yeah, that's the one. God, it's just okay. I don't feel like I'm making him like stinky or like crusty enough, but I feel like I'm getting the general idea down.
It looks like he accidentally like got splashed by. Was it like the splash zone of a colored water balloon?
He's just eating. He's just covered in kitten slurry. I feel like kittens are kind of like baby birds in that they're in two categories of one that's just like they're the ones you see on a calendar, really cute and fluffy, and then there's these dudes. And they're just like little wizened, horrible old men. And we love them equally. Alright. Well, there's our crusty little friend, Wisp the kitten. Let's...
Oh, look how crusty he is. He got stuck, he got assaulted by soup.
He just full of soup inside and out. There he is.
He jumped straight in. Jumped right into the soup.
Here we go. Forgot to... Because he is our king. Our regent. Our leader. All hail King Wisp. Get a load of this handsome boy. For you, my friend Kimmy. I love when kittens are gross. I think they're so adorable. And yeah, there he is. Oh, also, as a heads up to everybody, if you want to grab yourself something a little bit fancier, kind of in line with my burb drawings, I am doing little colored commissions. So let me
Yeah. So here we go. We're gonna demonstrate how it's done.
let me pull up the link.
So you go to Ko-fi, right?
Yes, let me grab the link for those in the chat. My Ko-fi account.
Yeah. So for $10,
Yes, for a
I will.
sorry.
I am demonstrating it right now. This is for Artstream, and I'm gonna donate $10 right now. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
I'm gonna write email address. It requires me to put in my email. So you put in your email, and if you're like me, you have a PayPal account, which you will recognize immediately where this money's coming from.
Yes. The call is coming from within the house.
I mean, technically speaking, it is.
You're not wrong. And everybody knows that IQ stands for instant coffee.
Instant coffee. Hold on, the bug is back. Get, you son of a bitch!
So
I don't want you here! Help, I'm being assaulted by a small insect that I don't want to kill because I don't...
Bugs is total steal boss.
Yes. Okay, I used the wrong code. Hold on. I had to log into my PayPal.
So...
And the only reason why I pressed the wrong button because I accidentally opened up to a different code that I had to use something else that happened to be also of the same size.
So how are we doing tonight, friends? Are we well? I hope we're well.
Yeah. So, there, payments were successful. Check your Ko-fi account as we demonstrate how this works.
I am checking it right now. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There it is. I see it. Thank you, Strauss.
There, $10. So, yeah, I already told you what I wanted you to draw.
Yes, but why don't you let the chat know?
This is right. So, as the greatest Last Blade 2 fanfic writer, we're drawing my girls.
Yes.
Being cute and lovey-dovey.
And who are your girls?
That's Hibiki and Kaori, though she goes by Kojiro in polite company.
Yes. Because she's dressing up as her dead brother.
Yeah, as her dead brother. In Corn Park, he's very dead.
He's extremely dead. He's dead as shit.
Very dead. He was murdered. Murdered!
Moited. They murdered him, Strauss.
Murdered by a creepy guy who had jaundice.
And a falcon. Wait, no, that's a different guy.
No, that's the man.
Yeah,
that's the man who killed Hibiki's father. Which, yes, they did do this plot twice in the same game for new characters, so they did it twice in a row.
Oh, good for them! 2 dead dads.
Well, no, one's a brother, one's a dad.
Oh, two dead brother dads.
Also, I think it's an owl, which is infinitely more interesting than a falcon.
That is more interesting. Yeah, you're right. It was some kind of bird.
It was a bird of prey. That's all you need to know. I'm gonna look it up.
But let's draw these adorable girls.
Yeah, let's draw the cute one and the one who definitely would, in the modern day, be a he/him lesbian. Yes, it's an owl.
There's an owl.
I had to look up whether or not Setsuna has an owl with him or not.
Yeah, but it's the gross corpsey guys, the
That's the one
brother killer.
Yes, you're right. He's a gross corpseman who was a different character in the previous game who died and came back as a corpseman.
John Corpseman, attorney at law.
Hey, don't make fun of our actual attorney at law. He's the reason why we don't get sued.
I thought you were dead, and I thought you were dumpster diving for ham scraps, you 6-piece chicken McNobody.
I may be dead, but I could still practice law. As you see, Your Honor, my clients are completely safe. Right.
Totally. So we are drawing some girls. They are in love. Strauss, you are writing a story about these girls.
I am, and I've actually added some more recently, so you can look that over if you want.
Oh yeah, I gotta check that out. It's been a bit.
Yeah, I'm sadly a writer who is very motivated to write, but very lacking the will to actually go out and do it.
Hey, I know your pain, man.
It's easy when you're getting paid to do it.
It's true.
I'm not. Mm-hmm.
So what are we all up to on this beautiful evening? I mean, I know what I'm doing. I'm here drawing this. And a sincere thank you to Strauss for being my first stream commissioner.
Yeah, I'm here to demonstrate how this works. It's exciting.
This is totally radical.
Oh, just like me. And you, but dressed in much funnier clothing.
Totally gnarly.
Yeah, us dressed in basically the skate gear from the Barbie movie. Which is pretty accurate. But I think totally radical. I think those colors.
Those are extremely radical colors. Okay, Hibiki, I'm gonna need to see. All right, that's what your art looks like.
I just like to believe, because you're drawing them closer to the height than they probably actually are, that she's standing on a box.
Oh, we're gonna fix that real quick because I realized that. There we go.
No, I think it's funnier. It's like no, if you scroll down far enough, there's like an apple box she's standing on, like it's a movie.
She's hobbiting.
It's just forced perspective. Kaori's just standing far enough away, so it looks like.
It's
If you want to check out the game these two are from, The Last Blade 2 does exist, and you can buy it for like a small amount of money.
And it's a pretty neat looking game from what I've seen. I've watched you play a bit of it, and it's...
Yeah, I've streamed it here and there.
Yeah. You're holding hams, Strauss.
You're holding hams. They got hams.
Do, do, do.
To give you an idea how far I am, I think I'm almost done with chapter 1.
Well, hey! Good work, dude!
I think... Let's see, what's my word count right now? 6,421. They have yet to... They're about to go to bed, eventually.
At some point.
So at some point, the day will end, and they will leave the building. Give you an idea of how different our process has been. It's like, I can just bang this out. If I bang this out, it'll be done. And I mean, it's like, no, I need to add more. More.
For me, it was just the case of like, okay, you're either going to keep editing this and you're never going to actually be able to have it in a state where you can post it, or you're just going to say fuck it and send it out into the universe and whatever happens. I
haven't even bothered to edit yet. You just decided I'm just going to do shorter chapters, and you probably are the right person here.
Well, there's no real right way to do it. It's just I'm impatient.
I'm just saying your faster way of doing this means you have 2 chapters out, and I'm not even done with one. I'm just saying you might be on to something.
I mean, I think it's just a thing of like, okay, do you want people to see this or not? And I'm like, yes, even though this is for me, yes, I want people to see this.
Yeah.
believe in you. You got this.
It's not that I got this. It's just like, oh god, why did I make this so long? Why do I know the next chapter's probably gonna be longer? Why do I know I'm just doing this to myself faster and faster?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
And I am purely spurred on by the motivation. Like, not purely, because I'm actually, like, enjoying writing the story in general and, like, building up character relationships and everything, but it's just like, I'm gonna make them fuck!
I mean, so am I. I'm not saying that isn't gonna happen. It's gonna be different than how yours go.
I'm like... I'm like that one meme of, like, the person, like, driving home, and all of a sudden they think, like, penis, and then they get, like, the evil face.
Or the giggles.
Yeah, both. Definitely both. Oh, God bless the person who owns this website that I'm looking at this picture of Kaori from. It's like, Kojiro is female?
It's like, oh, it's like you only know that by the end of the arcade ladder.
It's funny, though.
Wait, that's a girl? Yeah, the most handsome girl alive.
Girls can be handsome, too.
It's true. They're twin. She has a twin brother. He's dead.
He's dead. He was probably very handsome, but now he's dead.
I mean, he's in the home version of the first game, I think.
He is?
I think so. I have to look up the exact things it said, but I know he's playable at one point, but only in the home version.
Ah.
I was like, oh, look, it's the guest fighter. So,
Is that dead dude? He's that exquisite dead guy, in the words of They Might Be Giants.
Dead man. Ooh. Actually, if I'm thinking of dead man, I'm just gonna think of one line. Stupid fucking white man. I love that movie, though. Go watch Jim Jarmusch's Dead Man.
It is a good movie.
It's a very good movie. The only downside is it stars Johnny Depp, but pre-awfulness Johnny Depp. Or, yeah. I don't know, post? I don't know when it happened.
Who knows?
But the real reason why I want to watch it is for the excellent performance by Gary Farmer.
Yes.
Who is a Native American activist and actor and musician.
And just a general all-around cool dude.
Yeah, he's a really cool guy.
He's a real cool guy.
He's from Canada.
Cool.
He's also really good in Smoke Signals, if you have seen Smoke Signals.
I have seen Smoke Signals.
He's the dad in Smoke Signals.
Nice.
And he's great in that, too. He's a very good actor, but he's so great in Dead Man, because he's just, like, following Johnny Depp's character around, making fun of him, and calling him stupid fucking white man. And he's great. He's great. Go watch it. Also, the soundtrack is awesome. It's by Neil Young of Crosby, Stills, and Nash, and Sometimes Young.
Neil Young is pretty great.
Yeah. No, I like Neil Young.
Where the fuck am I 3 people?
Why am I multiple people?
Okay, Grandpa's guitars.
Grandpa's guitar. Let me see if I can find that bit, because I want to know all the bands that they mention.
I remember Hall & Oates, Simon and Garfunkel, Crosby, Stills and Nash, and Sometimes Young.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here it is. I found it. I'm gonna go over each one as we're doing this. And pause it. Or this is... No, this is just the song. This is just the song Titty Fish. On Grandpa's guitar.
Kaori, you avenged your brother well. Now you can go back to being a young single girl.
Hi, Miku. You missed all the baby talk about a literal, actual baby.
It wasn't just us using the Morgana voice for a change.
No, we were actually talking about a literal baby who is real. Because you also had a baby come into your life. Not your baby, but you have nibbling now, if I remember correctly, because you told me about it. All these little beans, except Jordan, who's a very large bean.
Congratulations, Miku.
Yeah, you're gonna be the cool ant, or the weird ant. Interchangeable.
Usually it's the same, one and the same.
Yes, a niece. I saw the niece. You showed me.
Well, congratulations, Miku.
Yeah.
That is
Hasn't physically met yet because she was born recently and she lives in Michigan. But you know, it's gonna happen when it happens. It's unreasonable to ask certain people to be like, you need to be there. It's like, I'm busy. I have work.
Well, congrats on your schools, babies.
Congrats on Grandpa's guitar.
So, I've been thinking about the new Yakuza games coming out, Strauss. And I'm still not over how funny Homare Nishitani III is. I'm sorry, that is the funniest thing in the world to me.
No, that was the moment in your life where it's like, all your ideas of him having sex is real. And you're like, I've never been so validated by a game in my life.
But it's like, okay, like, it looks like it's like a title thing. It's like Magoichi, basically, where it's like, now it's just a name passed down, which makes it even funnier.
What that means is that there was a second, and he had a whole life that we did not get to witness.
Who were you, Homare Nishitani II?
Or was that one the second? I don't remember what they've decided.
No, the original Nishitani from Zero, as we know him, was, I'm assuming, Nishitani Homare the first. Lord Foog the Third. He's the first one.
I do think of one thing, is it funnier if the first one was the one you see in Yakuza 0, and that they felt like this guy was so wild that we had to name everyone else after him in this family?
I think that must be it. It's just like, you're the most top-notch ledge in your crime family, so you get to be the next Nishitani Homare. That has to be how it is. I also like to imagine that Nishitani the First's real name wasn't even Nishitani to begin with, and his real name was also Billiken. Because I don't know.
You love this stupid man. I love your random attachment to this man. It's like you didn't even go like, oh, my favorite at first. It was like, after a while you're like, actually no, I think I really love this disgusting human being.
Cause like I was playing Zero and I was going through it, and it's like, all these characters are pretty cool. I like this guy, I like that guy, and as soon as you see the fucking pink suit, it's like, listen, I am a...
I think it's more... Isn't it more like a magenta suit?
Let's not split hairs.
I feel like if it's a pink suit, that's more like paler, and his is got more depth.
Well, pink can be multiple shades. Magenta is, I feel, like a shade of pink. I mean,
technically doesn't exist, but whatever. Hold on, I'm actually just gonna look it up because I'm looking at like what color this suit is. Because okay, I need to remember how this looks. This is for me, not for you.
In hexadecimal code, his suit color actually does spell out boob.
You know what? I guess it's pink. Maybe it's on that cusp of where pink meets purple.
It looks pink to me.
No, I'm saying like this is the one where you say it's pink, you're not wrong, but you say it's purple, you're also not wrong.
I mean,
it's like truly no one is more chaotic than a guy whose suit color is yes to two different colors. If anything, he's keeping the spirit alive. He does have a purple tie though. That's important.
His tie is very obviously purple.
Yeah, his tie is extremely purple, but the suit itself, yeah, I guess it's pink.
It's pink, it's magenta, it's both.
Well, I found this one from Reddit that's just him behind bars and it just says horny jail in the Yakuza font.
Where he belongs.
Where he belongs.
But as a seasoned Takashi Miike fan, I just couldn't look at him and not feel some kind of way about him.
He is definitely a very for you thing, and I mean that in like the as an honor for him.
I had a tremendous Ichi the Killer hyperfixation when I was in high school, and what business I had watching that in high school, I had no idea. I had no business watching it then, but it's just like, oh yes, this is what I like actually. So I love him. I love him a lot. And I hope the man that is following in his footsteps does a good job. I think he'll be alright.
Well, he's already wearing a bright blue suit, so he's on the right path.
But I mean, it's not blue. I feel like his color scheme isn't as wild, and I'm already a little put off by that.
Well, yeah, but he also paints his nails, so he's making up for it in other ways.
But it's not like even a fun color.
Oh, I like it. I think it's a very nice suit.
It's a fine suit. It's fine nail polish. It's just not Nishitani enough for me. I don't know.
Well, I mean, he does have a giant murder-like theme park, so he's making up for it in other ways.
He still has the chance to win me over. It's just he's got some big shoes to fill.
Well, just remember, he is the son or grandson of the previous Nishitani, and he grew up without his grandfather around. Or father, because he was probably too busy being a menace somewhere else.
And Nishitani.
If he lived, which is a maybe because we never see him again. It doesn't mean he died. It doesn't mean he lived. It just we don't know.
Okay, but Strauss, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Because we see Nishitani right before the door shuts on him. Attacking that police officer. What do you think he did to that police officer?
Oh, he bit him.
Like, ate his face.
Absolutely bit him. Definitely bit his face, bit his throat. Just attacked him like a feral creature.
I think they fucked. And then
I don't think they
ate the rest.
I'm not sure they fucked.
He
definitely bit him.
But yeah, you're right. I do love Nishitani. He's
like, if he's alive or dead, he's somewhere out there being a menace, either in the afterlife or this current life, depending on his death status.
As Kimi has said before, Nishitani is too foul to die.
Probably that, or he's being a menace somewhere in the afterlife, which is equally hilarious.
Like, if he's in hell, he's already taken over.
No, I think he went to heaven. Which is inherently funnier.
All Nishitanis go to heaven.
Oh, Nishitani's like a rabid dog and he goes to heaven.
It's like... You know, yeah, I could see it. Little angel wings, just up there in heaven for no reason. I apologize for the noise. I am plugging my laptop back in because it is.
We need the power. I need the power, Joker.
Need the power. There we go. Oh, my,
I'm sorry, Kimmy, that you have to deal with this Morgana voice because you're not at my streams because you're busy most of the time at that hour. And it's like you're probably wondering, what the fuck is this? What have I walked into with this voice?
stupid little cat voice.
What's with this dumb cat voice? And we're like, we're not sorry. We're never going to be sorry.
Okay.
We refuse to be sorry.
So, we're gonna wrap up our line art here, and then we're gonna get started coloring these lovely ladies.
Yeah. The one really tall one, the one shorter one. And one of them has really big boobs, and you have to guess.
It's a surprise. It's that thing of like, one of us only speaks the truth, the other only speaks in lies. And it's not who you think it is.
And in our case, it's one of us speaks in the Morgana voice. One of us also speaks in the Morgana voice, but slightly more often, or slightly less often, depending on the day.
So, Twas, what have you been up to today?
Not much. I must have just cooked dinner.
Nice. That's a good thing to be up to.
I cooked the dinner. I did nothing of any real other note other than trying to get this bug out of my face. Back, back, you vile fiend. Yes, it is.
Aww.
Away with ye. But yeah, speaking of the girls here, looking at them, they look so happy.
I'm so glad.
Finally, we're here. We finally achieved happiness by being extremely gay.
Good for them.
I see.
What do you see?
So, I'll show you. It's very relevant to our interests. It makes a lot of sense that they are dog boys.
Oh, yup. Did Da Vinci twins walking their dog? Share that with the chat, Strauss.
Hell yeah, I will. Good dog right there.
Takes a pet like no problem.
Probably does, but he's too busy being walked right now. He's too busy having a good time.
Yeah. God, I wish nothing but the happiness for the Voros twins.
That's a very Da Vinci statement.
I hope they're doing good.
Probably are.
How are they looking so far, Strauss? What do you think?
Looking good. Looking good. Do, 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 do.
I might have to do this more often. I really like coloring on stream. I need to do some more, like, colored pictures.
Toto loves the color.
I like the color. I love to make drawings, Joker. Color-wise. Hey, bada bing, bada boom.
She's very red.
She is. I do like her color palette. It's very pretty.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that most likely, scheduling permitting, you will be playing Yakuza Like a Dragon for your next stream game after Persona 5.
Yeah, unless we want to do Strikers first, which, you know, I'm totally fine with doing that. It's not that long, so it would be pretty quick.
It's a tough call, but I'm personally very excited to see you play Like a Dragon.
Again, it's been a while since I played it. I haven't played it since it came out in English.
And
so it's been a hot minute.
The English dub isn't bad either. I played through it on English and I really liked it.
I played through it on Japanese, but that's because like at this point I'm like poison pilled to those voices.
That's fair.
This is more about like what I'm used to, but I will be playing it on English when I stream it, just because that's a lot easier for me.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't have to worry about people being like, what are they saying? Though I will switch it to Japanese for one very specific scene.
Oh yes, yes.
You know which one I'm talking about, because it's so much better in Japanese than it can be in English, and that's not a fault of anyone in particular.
It's just because the nature of the nature of the joke.
Yeah, the joke works better when you can hear this man scream in incredibly hilarious English, but more so because the lines themselves are fucking ridiculous sounding.
Believe in yourself. Go, go, go. Turn left. Turn right. But also just in general, I think Kaiji Tang does a wonderful job as Ichiban. I've liked him in everything I've heard him. I remember when he was Suma Zhao. And he did just a swell job.
That attempt to drink has failed miserably. Oh no.
Strauss, you're supposed to open your mouth and then the water goes in. Or are you doing it like Barbie does?
No, no, I'm doing it like I'm in the movie Airplane.
Surely you can't be serious.
I have a drinking problem. No, what I think is happening, I got it angled perfectly onto my teeth.
Ooh.
So it splashed back out at me. I'm like, ah! No!
That's no good.
Yeah, I cleaned myself up, so it's all good.
Now I'm radioactive. That can't be good. Do you ever just think about that Doom comic sometimes?
Sometimes.
Think about it every day of my life.
I think about a lot of comics. I was just thinking about one today. I was thinking about the one where, because you've probably seen that one tweet floating around about the guy saying how great French food is and how American food is poo-poo.
Yes.
And I was just thinking about the one where it's the Indian girl and, like, as representation of their countries, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
The French one, the Mexican one, and the Italian one, and they're making fun of each other's food. Specifically, the Mexican and Italian. It's like, name me 3 spices outside of butter and cheese. It's like, why is it ingredient? And the British girl shows up. It's like, how about this? It's like something, it's a very unappetizing looking British cuisine.
Right.
And I just remember it all. I just remembered it today, and I'm like, and then everyone's like, this is no fun anymore. You ruined it. By the way, for those asking, hey Strauss, do these two interact at all in game? No, not really.
That's the best part.
I think only one. Yeah.
I
understand that this is all out of pocket. Even some of their personality traits, their personality tabs on the wiki is like not super long.
Well, see,
I'm doing the heavy lifting here.
I think that's the best kind of ship, though. It's like, what's your source for this? I made it the fuck up.
Well, it wasn't the people who made it, that's for sure. And they didn't even have a source.
I think that's a power move, though. It's like, oh, no, this isn't anywhere in canon. I just fucking created this.
My source, I made it up, bro. Oh, yeah. This is relevant for stuff that we're currently doing. I'm going to send it to you.
Okay.
Alright, here's the look breakdown.
Oh, yeah. That is truly remarkable. 10 out of 10.
No, 10 out of 10. We need to make sure. Hold on. I would just send you this. I'll dramatically read it for you if you want for the stream, but I need you to see this first. You can decide whether or not we do that or not.
Okay. Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you read a foreign author whose language you don't speak, you're reading the interpretation of a translator. You'll never know the true intent of the author. Why did his penis have tentacles? The metaphor is lost on me.
Wonderful.
That last part's beautiful.
Also, Miku, yes, KK Slider is great. We
Was
love
that
that
what we're listening
guitar
to?
playing dog. I think that was the last song.
I mean, I can't listen to it at the same time anyways, so. Not without turning the stream on and hearing myself talk back to me, and that's just a weird experience.
It is pretty surreal. You know, you were spot on about this hairstyle that Calories rocking here. I wish we could go back to that. I wish, like, this kind of, like, swoopy bangs. And I'm not doing it justice here, I don't feel like. But
You can always add more swoop if you want.
I love a good swoopy bang.
You know, these two have just the most amount of kittens to take care of.
Yes, they do. So, Strauss, important question since this is your girls.
Yes.
Which one's the U-Haul lesbian?
Considering what I've written, technically it's both at the same time.
Good for them. Good for them.
Well, it's. I would say arguably it's because I'm moving the location to somewhere else. Because I can't really use Vicky's home, considering it's a. Oh, hold on. We're being somehow, despite not having channel points, Miku is still redeeming them.
Oh, thank you, Miku. You got it. All right, everybody. Unshrimp.
Stretch.
Unscrunch yourself. Stretch. Drink some water. I actually have to go get my water, so I will be right back.
All right, so I'll be here answering questions about anything. You can ask me anything, and I'll see if I can answer it. Don't expect it to be correct. Well, unless you're asking me something I know the answer to. Oh, hold on. Ooh. Sorry, the foods I had is giving me a bit of a tummy's ache. Mostly because I had quite a bit of it and some hot sauce. I'm doing pretty well. Nothing super interesting today. I had kind of a boring day. No, it's fine. It's mostly because I slept most of the day again. Because my sleep schedule has been absolutely destroyed by Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, I'm back. You okay, Strauss? Did something happen?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I was just talking about how I was having a bit of it. My tummy was being reactive.
Oh.
Because I ate quite a bit of food and had some delicious hot sauce with it. And some cheese.
Strauss, did you eat too much wet food?
Maybe.
Did you eat too much Fancy Feast?
It wasn't that fancy.
I was mostly just trying to make myself feel better about having cat food for dinner, but okay.
Sordo, did you eat cat food again?
I like the taste. It makes its own gravy, Strauss.
But anyway, you asked me a question about the girls.
Yes.
And it's more of because I'm moving the location to the capital, I had to put them in their own house.
Oh.
So, yes, I am somewhat stealing from Ishin a little bit as well, because fuck it, I can do what I want.
Yeah, you should do what you want.
Who's gonna stop me? You? You have been actively encouraging me, so the answer is probably no.
I'm not gonna stop you. Oh my god, they were roommates.
They're gonna be more than roommates.
And they were roommates.
But yeah, so I guess technically, yeah, Vicky's the U-Haul one here.
Okay.
Like technicalities. Once again, this is technicalities.
Well, that makes me feel better because I was gonna pick her anyway. So.
You can always ask me more questions though. I will answer all of them to the best of my abilities.
Okay.
What's 2 plus 2? Fish! I mean, no!
Which one of them is... Damn it, I had something I forgot. Which one of them makes a bigger mess around the house? Like, which one is just, like, the slob?
I don't think either of them are slobs.
Huh.
I mean, we have to remember, Kaori has to be a Shinsengumi officer.
That's
and
true.
Hibiki, like, had to, like, take care of her father for when he was dying, so...
Which one does the dishes?
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that, because that's actually a thing that I literally wrote. Kaori was doing the dishes.
Huh.
But in fairness, that's because Hibiki was getting the bath ready.
Well, that's fair. Well, they work together.
And you have to remember, this is a case where this is back in the day where you had to where that's a task.
Oh yeah, that takes like time and effort to do. You can't just like start running the bath and then leave it.
Yeah, no, that's like you gotta set a fire, gotta warm the water up.
It's a whole thing. Done with this. And Sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh, you first.
I do love that you have found a way to get everybody to unshrimp and drink water even without the point donations. I think that's wonderful, and you should keep doing what you're doing.
So, somehow, some way.
And that we all just sort of listen.
Well, right. I don't want to make Miku sad.
This is a friend who's concerned for our well-being.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Just gonna add some highlights now. Make this all polished.
They both want to murder someone.
I think they should be allowed.
They are. Actually, Hibiki never runs into Setsuna in her arcade ladder. I think that's really funny.
Well, I think Hibiki should be allowed to kill people.
I concur. It's just that you have to find them first, which is kind of a hard part.
You should let her kill someone.
I'm probably not actually going to do that, but it's going to be a source of trauma.
Fair enough. Okay. And I'm gonna do this last step that I always like to do because I think it's fun.
You stop when you want to stop.
Gonna pop a little gradient map over this. Makes it look nice. Yeah. Alright. And for my friend Strauss, thank you so much for the kind commission. That was really, really cool of you. Thank you so much, dude. Genuinely. and I hope you
course.
like your girls. Hibiki
I
and
do
Haru.
like my girls. Look at them. They're gonna, after this, they're gonna kiss and probably do something incredibly not safe for work.
It's true.
The bug is back. Shoo, you son of a... You hell beast! Anyway, who wants it? Remember, you give Sardo $10, you get a colored sketch right here, right now.
Live. And I'll
Only
talk about it.
$10. Yeah, and I'll comment on it too.
You could buy yourself a value meal, or you could buy yourself a drawing that I made, and you can't eat the drawing unless you print it out and wad it up and eat it then. But I still think it's pretty cool. But yeah, so with that in mind, I am open to do another sketch request, maybe something somebody would like to have drawn. I leave that in the chat's hands while I go ahead and get my layering situation all set up here, and we will leave these two ladies up until I get another request. This is also a little tricky because we have run out of Burb All-Stars to draw officially, so... Oh, I think I know what
We've done all... Oh, yeah, we have drawn all the Burb All-Stars, and each one in their own special way.
Hold on a second here. In the meantime, I think I found something to amuse myself. Okay, so I want to draw Smoking Morgana. Strauss, do you think it would be funnier if I drew it as his little dude form or as his cat form?
So you're drawing exactly what again?
Smoking Morgana.
Cat form.
All right.
And you might 12 facts a day.
Joker. The nicotine patches don't work, Joker.
I have too much fun away. I have to go to the Coosie's jail, Joker.
Ryuji tried to shave me so he could put the patches on me, and I didn't like that.
I can't believe we're just repeating the same bit we did last time.
Yeah, because it's funny.
Oh no, it's funny. It's like, goddamn, we really are a comedy special now, aren't we?
Listen, I thought it was a banger.
we have a great bit, and we're gonna run that shit into the ground.
Okay, but like, you can't tell me the thought of these like high schoolers trying to help their pet cat stop smoking isn't funny. Their pet cat who is actually a horrible little man. I am going to ride the wheels off of this bit because I think it's great.
I love it too. It's just so funny. Like, wow, this is really a bit. This is our bit. This is going to be our lasting legacy in this community somehow. This is stupid fucking bit.
This is the thing my grandchildren remember me for. Yep, that was Grandpappy Sardo. He loved to do the smoking Morgana bit. I've just come to terms with the fact that it's like, other people might not think it's funny, but I think it's funny, so...
Joker, prison because I stole some more cigarettes.
Joker, I had to have
Going
my
to kitty.
fix.
I'm going to kitty jail.
Just a cat carrier in the corner of Sojiro's shop.
It's bad kitty jail set up by Futaba.
I'm in jail, Joker. Sir, we caught your cat shoplifting cigarettes. Did you teach him how to steal those for you? Oh no, those are his.
What?
Oh, little rat. Rats are also very cute.
This is your new bard.
Yes. Someone give him a light. He can't hold a lighter with his little paws.
You can't. Speaking of Persona 5, we're actually almost done with it.
We are.
We're at the point in the game where we're running out of things to do on the free days when we're not doing other things.
I'm gonna say there feels like a whole hell of a lot more like idle time in Persona 5 than there does in 4.
There is. Well, okay, so the reason why is because they did a much better job of splitting up the day and nighttime stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, here's the thing. In Persona 3 was the first time they had to... You did the dungeon at night, or you hung out with Tanaka or a monk who smoked cigars in a nightclub.
Nice.
Which feels like something... Which feels like a start of a song or an album. And there was only 2 of them, so when you were finished with both of them, it was just that or do Tartarus.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually Tartarus would run out of floors, so eventually you're just kind of left doing nothing. Which was kind of part of the problem with Persona 3. So in Persona 4, they're like, okay, well, let's add a couple more nighttime confidants. So you had Nanako and Dojima, obviously, and then you had the nurse and the kid you were tutoring.
The one with the unfortunate haircut.
Yeah, the one with the absolute unfortunate haircut, but otherwise a great social link. Actually, one of my favorites.
He's a good kid. It was interesting.
It was an interesting social link, but the problem is, as we learned as when we were playing it, you run out of that one too. So this time around, they got it about even. So what we're really showing, and mind you, it's because we're on New Game Plus, so we can just get straight into there's no roadblocks.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for example, to, like, activate Futaba's social link, you need to have, like, high kindness.
And it's easier
Like,
because we cheated.
Well, we didn't cheat. I just already did all the work prior to that.
Right.
It's not so much cheating as much as the game is rewarding me for already doing the hard part.
This is a fair point.
Because I feel like there's a difference between cheating versus I already did it.
It's true.
So that's why we're finished with stuff much faster. And I'm also being shockingly efficient.
Yeah.
As in, like, it's a lot easier to be efficient in Persona 5.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just like, if you have part of this is because there's several social links that are like automatically finished. Like
Right.
Akechi's and Maruki's are both finished at the end of it. Which is not something that was the case. Like in Persona 5, there's only so many that were automatically going up for, and actually there was more in vanilla Persona 5, but also you had more days where just Morgana stopped you from doing stuff.
Need to go to bed, Joker.
Joker, I control when and where you do things, despite the fact that I don't really get involved in most of your social links. Because I refuse to call them confidants. You can't change the name of it at this point in the game.
Yeah, that fucks me up. They're social links.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just easier to be much more efficient in Persona 5. Like, also, I have all the stuff we need, so we don't have to worry about, like, doing things. I haven't even been that efficient. I could have been a lot better about some stuff. I'm being, like, supremely honest.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, we still have, like, all of, like, the next palace to finish up Haru and Shinya, and then we literally be done.
Right.
Because then there's no one else who can goes up. Which is going to be interesting when that happens, and we're just like, well, I explored all of Mementos, I've done just about everything. The only thing is we're going to have a day where we have to fuse stuff, because there is actually a time limit to the Strength Confidant.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah. Oh, you're giving him glasses. That's great.
Cool little sunglasses.
Sojo gave me these sunglasses because he thought it made me look cool.
Do I look cool,
But yeah.
Joker?
No, but you look adorable. I'm not adorable. Shut up. I'm handsome.
I'm
You're a
sure.
cat. I'm charming. But yeah, no, it's like... It's just the thing with Persona 5. Is this... It lets you be a lot more efficient with your social links because they're split up a bit better.
Yeah.
Because it used to be like like in Persona 4 when we were playing it, like almost all but 4 characters happened during the day.
Right.
So it's like there was always like somebody at day that we could hang out with, and we would get asked by like 3 different characters like, "Hey, you want to hang out after school?" And even though we completed a lot of Persona 4, I still didn't complete everything. Like, I didn't finish the Temperance. I didn't finish Adachi's, which only goes up to 7.
Mm-hmm. And it's a Dachi anyway.
Yeah, it's Adachi, baby.
A Dachi baby.
One of the many immortal Teddy lines.
Dachi baby.
I still love that one I sent you, which was the idea that the Chad Norakami is just Adachi's vision of the world.
I think that's how it works. I think that's how he sees
Yeah.
it.
It's like, oh, he just gets all the girls, and they're just talking to him normally.
It's like, no, he's not a Chad Adachi. He just has friends. That's why he's different from you.
I mean, that's the point. But anyway, point is, it's just easier.
Yeah.
It's easier to get stuff done. And I also, like, Royal gives you more points with the phone calls, because those are new additions.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it's more efficient, so that's why when we're looking at it, it's like, wow, we're getting stuff done at a very increased rate. It's because, well, A, I'm also cheating. Kinda. I'm looking up the answers.
Right.
But But we're gonna finish everybody's. I mean, the only ones we haven't finished is literally we physically can't,
Yeah.
or we haven't done it yet. And like Haru and Shinya are mostly done. Like they're both at like 6 or 7. And then it's just like I don't know what we're gonna do on days where we have nothing. And eventually we're gonna run out of Mementos requests too. So it's like I don't know what we're gonna do. We gotta fuse a bunch of personas.
It's alright.
That's
We'll,
gonna be.
we'll figure out how to stay.
Oh no! We'll probably just talk about the game as we've been playing it so far. I have an idea of how to make that at least interesting.
Mhm.
But it's definitely really funny in like that, huh? This is all that's left is fusing like 5% more personas, and then we're done.
Also, here he is.
You know, Joker, I'm a cool dude.
Ladies love me now. A toothpick
The
changes
ladies love me.
everything, Joker.
Did you steal that cigarette from Sotaro? Maybe.
Joker, I'm a cool cat.
I go Daddy-O and play jazz. We did take Morgana to a jazz club, which was really funny. Just conceptually speaking.
I fucking hate it because every single time the jazz club comes up, I am fighting for my life not to go. You like jazz? It's like, no, Sardo, not everything has to be a B-movie quote. This isn't Tumblr in 2014. Stop it. Oh, also though, while I was searching for reference images, I found something
All
very
right.
cute. I'm gonna share it here. And I'm gonna share it with the chat.
I want that mug.
Right?
Yeehaw.
Oh,
Oh, I know what you could do. If no one sends you a request, you should try the Jack Bros.
I should. Did the Jack Bros invent Jackbox gaming?
I think that's actually, wait, when did Jack, hold on. I need to know when You Don't Know Jack came out.
yeehaw.
When was, okay, so the first Jackbox was from 95. Was the first time okay, Megami Tensei 2. So when was Megami Tensei 2? Jack Frost might be older. He is by 5 years!
I called it. I fucking called it.
Digital Devil Story Megami Tensei 2, which is the first appearance of Jack Frost, the company mascot, is from 1995. Wow, he looked super different back then, Sardo. I need to send you. You need to look at what Jack Frost looked like back in 1990. You're going to love him, but it's not the same character. I was like, whoa! This is not what I expected you to look like, buddy.
Yeehaw.
God, why is my browser? I know why my browser's this way, because I'm on fucking fandom.com, which eats up space like a motherfucker. Let me copy and paste. Let me do the thing. Yee-hoo!
Yeehaw.
Easy to draw the eyes of a Jack Frost.
He just circles. He's mostly
just
just
backs it.
circles.
Yeah, very easy to draw. He's like Kirby.
He's friend-shaped.
but dangerous. So I found the original Jack Frost look is this. Look how delightful this is.
Oh my god. Holy shit. I
It's
like
so-
how he's kind of like crusty too, like he was made out of like dirty snow.
Like the Jack Frost we know and love comes from Shin Megami Tensei, which is new Megami Tensei.
Mm-hmm.
And it's remained relatively the same over the years, just different variations.
So, was this Jack Frost from like the original Megami Tensei?
This is from the second one. That's the first time Jack Frost appeared,
Oh,
as I have learned.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, neither did I. I looked it up.
Well, I don't know. Like, of course I love current Jack Frost, but that one's charming in its own way.
He's charming in a Rankin Bass sort of way.
Yes.
Like, I feel like this is a guy who would show up in a Rankin Bass cartoon. Going, hello there.
I'm Mr. White Christmas, I'm Mr. Snow.
I kind of really love him, though.
He's very charming.
Got a little hat, he's here in his little booth, you're like, oh, hello there. Would you like some hot chocolate? This is not a demon, I'm sorry. The other one is more like, okay, that could be a demon.
He's like the kindly, well-adjusted uncle of the Jack Bros.
Uncle Jack!
He's the one who
Hee-ho!
he tries to give them good life advice and they don't listen to it. But he still
Uh,
loves
don't listen to your cousin Black Frost. He's a troublemaker. Hee-ho. He goes hee-ho. Hee-ho, everyone. And he makes you soup.
It's good soup.
A nice little minestrone.
He cares about you. I love all the Jacks in all their forms. They're just thoroughly charming little creatures.
They do a great job of making each one, like, distinctively a part of the same set, but different.
Yes. Pyro Jack's definitely my favorite, though.
Well, that's the most Halloween-y, so that makes sense.
I also like this guy that I found Google searching. Okay, he goes by Jack Skelton, but also like Ripper Jack, and he's got like a knife. This is terrific. That's a great dude. Here's Jack Frost. And we're not done yet. We gotta draw his brother still, but we're gonna start with him.
He's a Pyro Jack.
Hee-ho.
Hee-ho.
Just what a scamp, you know, that round little body and those shoes. And that
It's
droopy
all
little grin
shoes. He's got widow shoes.
to keep his feet warm. Pyro Jacks don't need shoes because they don't got feet.
This is true. They float.
Oh shit, I'm so mad at myself that I only thought of this midway through, like most of the way through Persona 5, because I just had a great idea.
What is it? You can say it now, and I'll validate your
I want
thoughts.
to draw our avatars as Jack Frost and Pyro Jack.
Oh yeah, you can definitely do that. You can do that for the finish.
I gotta do that now. I want to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, there's one.
Cool.
Now we're gonna fade you out a little so we can draw your brother in the foreground.
They have their own game. It's called the Jack Bros.
Aww.
Yeah, it's where you play as Jack Frost and a Pyro Jack having adventures.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I know. It's like, they know.
These little rascals.
Look at them little rascally boys. Hee-ho! Get hee-ho!
Hee-ho.
Hee-ho!
And King Frost is pretty great too.
Yeah. Hee-ho, everyone. It's like, I know we like Morgana for the Morgana voice, and he is cute, but there's something about... Jack Frost is the company mascot for a reason.
Jack Frost is just like, he has that je ne sais quoi. He's one of a kind.
Hee-ho!
Hee-ho.
Hee-ho! The best part was learning that the woman who plays Chihaya also did the hee-ho, and it's like, yeah.
I do love that.
Because it's definitely Pyrojack is more like designed for you, and I don't mean that in like an insult. That's like,
Oh no, not at all. No, I totally agree. He's my guy. He's Halloweeny.
he's a Halloweeny boy.
I love this little spirit Halloween prop.
That's a person. He carries around a little lantern that he sets fires with.
I love that for him. Well, he's my son and he can set as many fires as he wants to.
He can set the fires.
Joker, you want to make awesome.
Still Jack.
We're gonna... Because I like this Jack Frost on its own, so... Oh.
Hee-ho.
I like the two of them together, but I also want to preserve the full Jack Frost here because I like him very much. I'm very pleased with how he turned out, so...
He gave me such cute little stubby arms.
He's just a little guy.
They're just little guys, they're little bros. And then there's Black Frost, who's the evil one. And his evil is very benign. It's my favorite thing. It's from SMT5. That interaction is beautiful. It's like, we're gonna take milk from the top from the back of the fridge, like, that's so evil.
Oh, he's so evil.
When the waitress asks how you're doing today, tell her Diet Coke.
Tell her, hee-haw. They're good.
They are good boys.
There's God, when we found those, that I want to get that mug that we found.
I love that mug so much. I gotta get that mug.
Yeah, like say what you will about Atlas, they definitely know how to make a cute little demon monster.
They really do.
Kaneko, you're a genius.
Nanako!
Nanako! Kaneko does good art!
And there's that, and then old Jack Frost all by himself, because I liked how he turned out.
I like how these boys turned out. They look so good.
And there we go. There's just Jack Frost, and then there's the bros together. They're here.
It's your bros. They're here.
Oh, and with that being said,
Yeah, I kind of gave you a big one to work on.
and I appreciate it. That was a lot of fun. I really like.
I'm good. See, everyone, you can request a colored one and sort of be like, oh, this is great.
I had a good old time. So, Strauss, thank you. And thank you to everybody who's been here and who's been watching me draw. It always means a lot that people... This probably sounds really sappy, but also, hi, Motonari Mori Sim. Good to see ya. Thanks for stopping by.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
It always means a lot to me that people, like, come here and watch me do this, because, I mean... I don't know, it's something I do a lot anyway, and it means a lot that I get to draw and hang out with you guys, so thank you very much.
It's like the idea that they're just here to hear us do the Morgana voice. Just do the line, Sardo.
Say the line part.
Joker.
I know that's not why you're here, but it's just funny that was the thing that we got famous for, was one really stupid bit. That only we think is funny would be so amazing.
I would love that to be my life, frankly. If I could occasionally get $50 in the mail just for occasionally doing the Morgana voice, that's all I would need in life. I mean, obviously I would need to still work a regular job and everything, but I don't know.
If we could get like thousands of dollars just to do that, though, where we could just be like, Joker.
Joker. Gotta do the
I
voice,
would-
Joker.
Oh, it'd be great.
But yeah, this was fun. I had a great time. Thank you to everybody for being here, and a very special thank you to Strauss, not only for being my co-host, but for being my first on-stream commission. Thank you, dude.
Welcome.
And I will be posting everything to Twitter. I need to get up on Blue Sky. I'm on Blue Sky now too.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been invited to the bluest sky.
Yeah, you gave me an invitation. It was very nice.
Yes, it was.
But everybody, thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm gonna call it a night, but I hope you're having a good day, a good night.
What a night to call it on. I mean, look at them. They're out there saying hee-ho.
Yeah.
Hee-ho.
But yeah, you can follow Strauss across a wide swath of social media. He's at Almighty Strauss on Twitter, on Blue Sky, and here on Twitch, where Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, he streams. And you're
Yeah, and tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be back at it again.
You're streaming Persona 5 right now, and it's a lot of fun.
Yes. Yeah, you're there. I'm there. Some of you are also there. Not everyone. Some of y'all have other stuff to do on a Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, and that's totally fine.
But we are both there, and it's a lot of fun. You get to hear us do the Morgana voice even more. But you should check out Strauss. You should also check out, if I could fucking talk, our podcast, the Skeleton Crew podcast.
Yeah, that's right. We updated today. We had an episode about the Metalocalypse.
Yes, and that was a lot of fun. We
Yeah.
talked about Metalocalypse, and yeah, we had a good time doing it. We watched the finale.
Yeah, the movie Army of the Doomstar, and we talked about it.
That was pretty darn good. You can follow me. Before I forget, we have a Patreon also.
Skeleton Crew Pro.
We need to put more stuff on there, but we are getting more stuff on there.
Yeah. Slowly but surely.
You can pay us $2 a month and hear us talk about stuff. There's one where I am extremely inebriated, but the other I'm not, and we watch Speed Racer in that one, and it's pretty cool.
I feel like the reason why you watch the Akudama Drive audio bit is only because of how incredibly inebriated you got.
Yeah.
But you watch the other one because that one actually has visuals.
and you watch Speed Racer for, oh my god, he's dead.
and that we had to start recording several times.
Joke's so nice you gotta say it thrice.
That I did.
But,
That I did. Lord, did I.
And I'm over on Twitter at Autopsy Garlands for my main account.